Sulay. I make music. I feel like without Sierra Leone, I'm not gonna be the person I am. Like I'm Sierra Leonean, grew up in Sierra Leone. I was born there, so that's home to me. That's in my heart.
I meet Sulay Baba with Mo and Elmo and Ribal. Um, we all met in the studio with Deeper Roots Entertainment. That's that Mo and Elmo shit, Deeper Roots Entertainment. And from the first time I met you, man, he definitely was a brother. It's a real down-to-earth brother, straight up nigga. I like him a lot. He's a real brother. So yeah, we jumped on tracks immediately, and I found him to be super talented. He might be bad, and we just connected on another level because he was on the next level just like me. And we just be the fan and wait for vent out wait till we get. And we certainly killed some tracks. We never dropped those tracks though, but we definitely killed some tracks.
His line of work is healthy in the sense he's been putting in the work. He's very creative. He's very cheerful. Like always when they listen his song, he get his cheerful vibe inside his song. Where then they tell you the actual person where you they deal with, the actual person where they listen to. They transfer in vibe and energy to it, and it don't they work with Lamzo J. Since I think say now Lamzo J now a main producer where he don't they work with, and and get this Afro pop, and he can do Afro trap. Like he's versatile. No, and not just limit himself to that one genre there, but now versatile artist, cause we get so many songs them together, and for every time we do a song together, now a different genre we they do this music from. Like he's very, very creative.
At first, I meet Sulay through Rebel, through a friend, through a brother. My impression was to see first passion and talent, whereas not everybody quick savvy for open up or releasing energy on aura. It takes time. It's energy. It's people. But then as we got to know each other, and then I got to see first hear riffs. When I heard the song, I was like, no, that's really some intrigue details. But then when I got to see actually passion comes into creativity in sessions and in dedication also. That's when I say like, this is someone also special, different.
And he's that type of person, as soon as he hears the beat, he knows what he wants to do up on the beat. And as soon as I do up the beat, he was like already killing it. And we record some songs, but we never released those songs. Actually, we had a couple of demos which we only used to listen to ourselves. But our session was really extraordinary.
So that's his music, you get me? Regardless of how he likes his music, and also they in love with his own personal sound.
Pretty much, I don't know how I got into the music scene. Since a kid, I always found myself making music, whether in the bedroom or singing to myself. I always had fun and love for the art, so I just found myself. I've been doing that reckon since a kid. So.
Whenever it comes to the music, if I like him on in the house, they go inside room, try to avoid the noise, try to avoid the people that go inside room, do the music, right? And although it might be the bounce per one time, but still with this hair and just music no more really listening, you get me? But like I said, when it comes to the music, like all the setbacks the way past right for facing, like you come across it, because he knows say you want to do the music and you get love for the music. So if you don't talk say despite your family, nothing not stop because you know say this is one.
I mean, as a kid, I used to go to the studio. I was making this sort of religious music, So I feel like I've always been in the scene, and no matter what I do, I always end up finding myself. I had a friend who was a producer. Like he was a talented artist. Like yeah, I was that guy, always back at the scene, like just looking at people doing stuff. I love doing it when I'm all by myself. I never saw myself actually getting in the scene, you know. But something led to another, and yeah, here I am, man. So yeah.
He's a guy that spends a lot of time at the studio, so like that guy will always there on the music, you know, he's always like on his headphones or the tripod rights, even if not if I record, like he's always doing music, you know.
You know, he was straight up. I mean, when we had appointments in the studio, he was there, you know, and he was always ready to hop on something. He had a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's a straight up superstar, you know. He bad, you my body, my style is unorthodox, you know, he's a killer artist.
I'll say it's passion-wise, but at the same time, it's just the person I am. I love making music. It's my safe zone. I feel happy, and as I say, that's the place that I feel I can express myself, being in the studio. Like, so that's why I just love doing it. So, yeah.
Look, the truth is, what makes an artist different and special is when they stick to being different. Nowadays, it's like it's at the scale of how much people want to do music, and they do music, and so much, and ease access of putting music out there. You get exposed to so much music, and the trend moves so fast and so quick, so it's easy to catch up with someone following someone and someone being genuine to themselves.
Hey guys, welcome to my life. I go by the name Sulay, behind the scenes for my video. I got the power, 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 power. Oh, I got the power, the shit is fire, power, power. African child, African hips, African waist, African kiss.
I mean, it's fulfilling. I feel happy about it. Like, I'm proud of myself, I won't lie. But I think the most important part of me making music is the fact that I'm not expecting people to actually buy what I'm trying to do. I don't know if you get it. Like, regardless if people are gonna love what I'm doing, I'm just gonna do it because I'm doing it for myself. So seeing other people fuck with my stuff, I mean, I won't lie, that's beautiful. I mean, that's the reason I'm in this game. I'm trying to inspire someone, but at the same time, I'm doing it for myself. So regardless of the fan base or whatever happens, I'm happy because the most important part of this is just me making the music. So yeah.
To be honest, I don't know how I remember this because we don't take this was probably like, I don't think say we don't take it from the Taiwan and meet them, probably like 2019 or so. If I'm not mistaken, like you tell me, you know, the guy like he always wanted to do music, you know, and he gets so I would say difficulties with like, you know, people accepting, you know, if I can go deeper just a little bit, like family and all that, you know, but yeah, just that I think the acceptance of what he want to do and all them things them there, you know, but yeah, like I said, I'm a focused guy, so I don't think that got into him in any way.
I think one of the earlier challenges Sulay Baba had was acceptance from family. So it came from a very humble family, you know. So it was very hard for like his parents, especially his mom, to like accept like his music. It was thriving, even though it didn't get the acceptance he wanted, but it was still making efforts and thriving, you know, and doing his music and also doing what his parents like. And another challenge Sulay Baba had earlier in life, in his music career, was also acceptance from his colleagues, because when he was in school, he was never into music publicly. He was doing it, but it was on low key. So when he finally like starts releasing his songs, his friends at school were like, "What? Like, come on! I'm not listening to Sulay Baba. Like, come on! We not sabi Sulay Baba for music. Like, you understand?" So that was like really stigmatizing for him, and when he started, and also there were comments about his tongue being too heavy. You know, when he just started. So yeah, there were a lot of comments on his music, but he never looked down on himself. You know, he thrived and practiced every single day and make improvements on himself.
The main obstacle I think so for me was it was in a country where it's hard for music like that to really stand out. So I feel like that's the first obstacle he had to overcome. Then he moved out, which is so nice for him. Like, I feel like that's just a new opportunity for him.
I remember we Sulpas been the Tonga, the way how we been the do for release songs them like they tell me the other time say Sam when them songs they are then dope. If we they do them, then we they keep them say because I know like you know you come up from that background, this fuller background, you then get this discipline and that. So it take and say I know for let me parents they know about this and stuff. It's like even use mask, he say we can go on this stuff and begin drop in there. And I'm like, sir, maybe me just want to let the song then drop. Because me no say the song they really do, you ain't no good music. Then say real recognize real. Once you know good music and you dey follow the vibe, you dey get carried away with songs very, very fast, you dey fall in love. But it been very, very challenging because we parents them not been problem because they're not the back way up, they're not the support music.
I won't say much about myself, as I say. I think the role that I'm trying to play in this scene, I'm just trying to let the young ones know, do what you love, become a madman, let people call you crazy. People are not going to believe in you and stuff, but do it if you have the vision, do it and do it to the best of your power, and yeah, let whatever happens, you know, fall in love with the process and the journey, and yeah, so I think that's the message I'm trying to get out there, regardless of what you do, whether you're making music, you're a welder, you're a farmer, it doesn't matter, as long as you love what you're doing, just go out there and do what you have to do. So that's what I'm trying to preach to the young ones, so yeah.
Like I say, I come back to the point again of being authentic. I know it will sound simple, but that's not so simple nowadays. You know, I think that guy will always true to himself, personally, and in his music. So I think that's what, you know, people are gonna get from Sulay Baba. You know, he's original. Like when you hear his songs, then it's just a translation of how he feels. You know, that's like the boy hearts out. So it's just that originality, you know, definitely.
I'll rephrase that question in some sort of way. I won't say I've not had support. Like I have a loving fan base. So I mean, it might be a bit small, but like it's organic. You know, I can actually feel the love. Like, so I would say I definitely have support. I actually have friends who support me. You know, always tell me to go for my dreams, and I actually have a healthy background of people supporting me. So I feel like I'm being loved. I feel like I'm being pushed, and I have beautiful people around me. So yeah.
Now the belief, now the one thing we push Sulpas, we keep him up until now, cause he always get this belief say he get for breakthrough, he get for make him in music, and no matter what, regardless of who sign commutes, regardless of whatever, he get for make him in music, and he's been passionate about the whole process, the whole music thing, like not only the studio side, like the whole thing, the marketing of all side, everywhere. He is so passionate and he's always ready to work and he's always ready to give his all. not to pursue the quality, they begin get excuse. Once he comes to studio business, he's always there.
If you let the pressure get to you to some sort of way, you're gonna just break down. So, as I was saying earlier, the music is first. Whatever comes after, that's fine. So, I have days I don't want to make music, but I just can't help it because it's pretty much my identity. Like, music aside, like I don't know what else I would be doing. You know, I can be in here just make music because that's the only time I feel like I'm being productive, like I'm putting out something. Without music, I don't know what else I'll be doing, man.
It will not sleep at home. It will be at the studio. You know, we will move around town when he's like bored and, you know, in the studio. We'll go around town, buy food, you know, talk to people, see places. Then we'll come back to the studio and continue our sessions. So yeah, so that was a really interesting dedication for him. And
I respect a lot of people making music, but I don't have that person out there. I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of artists, like the Afrobeat scenes. You can tell, like, a lot of people are out there actually making good music. There are a lot of artists. Like, I'm a fan of good music. I appreciate someone putting in the passion and the hard work and whatever they can to make things possible. But I don't have someone pretty much right now that I see myself making music with.
I feel like you already know, like, where it comes from. There's a culture where, like, people, like our people, you get me, our parents don't believe in, like, we doing what we feel like is best, regardless of their perceptions of us, you get me. They always get our mindsets within to you way people that come up, that's the same thing you're gonna push. You know, into music, because like music is not something that's gonna be Shabira mentality. It's always been there in the African mentality. So basically, there are so many challenges. But I feel like he's trying, and we might be support to him because I feel like that's it. If we push him always, we make him try for like no watch waiting what other people think regardless, and also try for proving very anything. He's gonna do it.
That's different. First of all, like, you know, one for it's everybody. Just because if you say, yeah, sooner music travel, like, do good music. First of all, like the relationship needs for Didi. You get me? Because like, you know, just want to do music with you. Like I say, just because of what I want to do with music. Like, you want for know that you be how you can tell on you get me, how you can tell on your songs, like which you deliver. Because past my person, like, you're not just the same because you want to sing or because if you say you get the talent you can run. Because part of the songs and all get meaning. So like when it comes to that, like, and they're very calculative, like that they work outside.
I'm just gonna rock up every day, make music, work on myself, try push myself. And whatever happens, happens, man. I'm just down for the process. I love the journey, and yeah, whatever happens, man, I'm down. I'm here for it, man. Whatever the industry is going on there, man, I wish them the best, and yeah, I just want to see them succeed in whatever they're doing. So it's pretty much my mind.